didn't see you there. Oh, why didn't you tell me you've been waiting this whole time? Hey, my name's Josh Cannon. I make content on YouTube, relatively unknown and uncared about, which makes me very fucking depressed. So I'm gonna watch some goddamn music videos and try to cope with some good old-fashioned fucking weapons-grade copium, aka alcohol. Tastes like grain and wheats and shit's gotta be healthy for you. Oh, we already got the donos going on in the chat there. We got Black Metal Gamer, Manowar, Gloves Metal. Okay, I will get to all of these and more. But first, I'm going to play one of mine. Or maybe two of mine. And then I'll get to the donations. So how this basically works, and I know that more people may or may not join, whatever, $5, I will play whatever fucking video you ask me to play, as long as it's not violating YouTube's terms of service. I would prefer it to be a music video, because that's what this is. I look like a fucking lesbian tonight, I swear to God. That's fine. Craig Horner Verified's in the chat. Video rehash. Fanny Pack, My Urban Exploration Online, Pink Pools, Timmy Dustin, JS Maruka. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you. Nice wedding music at least. Yeah, that was a project that I started and I didn't know how to finish it, so that's what you get there. I feel like that could be a cool song. Like if I took the time to finish it. But yeah, I feel like these weird little song projects that I start and don't finish make good little waiting music. You got, oh my, that's Peanuts Man's Emporium of Random Crap. Paul saying Bussy, as he does. My Urban Explorer, I feel like, don't you have like a fucking... Okay, never mind. I thought I got you confused for someone. I got you confused for someone with a big channel who mattered. Huh! No, I'm just joking. Everyone matters. Oh, yeah, no. Well, my thing's been music, right? So, like, when it comes to any music, anything that needs music on my channel, I can handle that. I don't need to hire somebody. I can do the music parts. So that's no problem. Anyway, let me pull my cans here and let's get to it. Let's get to the videos. Bunch of sluts. Bunch of saggy sluts over here. Oh, I smell like fucking cigarettes because my stupid karaoke gig allows cigarettes on the patio and it gets sucked into the DJ booth. Why the fuck are people still smoking cigarettes at this point? Yeah, have I ever heard of Blood on the Dance Floor? Yeah, I know all about Blood on the Dance Floor. I mean, they're kind of a like an international incident at this point. They're like internationally known as pedophiles. But yeah, there's a lot of reformed or former scene girls who have their Davi vanity stories. Oh no. All right. Anyway, so. My first video is Peter Gabriel, which I love, and it's from his new record, I.O., which came out like 2 years ago. He uses AI. He used a very early version of AI to make this video, and it looks like early AI looked, where like the images are constantly changing like every frame. It's he always adopts technology too early. Pete, you know, him and I are best friends, so I can call him Pete. Like, he adapted CGI way too early with his 1993 music video for Steam. That video was corny as fuck. He's way too quick to adapt technology, and a lot of times it bites him in the ass. And so he saw the whole AI stuff going on, and he's like, "Oi, mate, I'm making my video for Panopticon. I'm gonna use AI for this one." Thank you, Gagzuki, for the super chat there. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I got it on deck. So no, this video is made with AI, and I don't know. I just like to see what people's the song itself is great. Like, I have no problem with the song. I think it's a great song. I think for as old as Peter is, I think he's still putting out good shit. That his album I.O. is great. He's never really put out like a bad album. Arguably his second solo album that came out in late 70s called Scratch. That's probably his worst album. He worked with Robert Fripp, and Robert was like pushing him in like a Bowie direction, and yeah, it just didn't. But everything since then been good. But yeah, I just want to see the chat's reaction to this video. You know, does it have any worth to you because it's AI, or is it garbage right off the top? We shall see. Yeah, so yeah, zombie, that's what I'm talking about. It's like typical early AI where there's 50 different types of art styles matched into one. Like, every frame it changes, it's constantly changing, but it like it's like, all right, like, yeah, this was like the earliest of AI where for some reason it did that. Now it's just like straight up, the videos look straight up real. It's creepy how fast this shit has progressed.
The small cloud takes its form. All the phones take pictures while it's warm.
Yeah, the Will Smith spaghetti experiment. I wish they had picked any other celebrity. I'm so tired of Will Smith at this point. And Neil Lennis, I don't even know how to say it. Looks like Peter made this in deformed stable diffusion. Looks like V.5 from 2 years ago. Okay, well that's I don't know the names for any of these apps that can do this shit, so it's nice to get some info on it. Let's see what clues are leading. Won't you show us what's going on? So how much is real? While we watch the world Dude, to be honest, I can't tell a huge fucking difference between those weird bright side and dark. So Peter put out this album and he's got 2 different mixes. He's got the bright side mixes and the dark side mixes. I can't fucking tell a huge difference between them. I don't know why he did that. He's always got some gimmick whenever he releases like the goods. I mean, the songs are good, but I don't know why he feels the need to do shit like that. Like, this is the dark mix. The bright mix was the video I was initially thinking I was pulling up, but I don't know, maybe deleted that one. Fucking A, I don't know.
See through the barriers, we could see through all those lies. Panopticon, let's find out what's going on. Panopticon, let's see where clues are leading. Panopticon, want to show us what's going on. Panopticon, so how much is real? And we pour the medicine down while we watch the world around us. We got witness on the ground, taking in the evidence, and we reach across the globe. Got all the information flowing to face the mother road. Tentacles around you, around you.
I mean, that ring out of the little rim shot there at the end on the snare. I mean, the music's definitely real. Yeah, I don't love that he used AI for that, because like the whole time it's just like anybody could have made that for anything, you know. Whenever he did fucking Sledgehammer in the 80s, it's like that was only specific, like they put blood, sweat, and tears in that video, and it shows because it's one of the best fucking music videos of all time, I would say. Obviously, trying to get all these requests pre-downloaded, so I don't gotta do it later. Open up that door, Weevil and Kilimanjaro. Although if you're Toto, you pronounce it Kilimanjaro. I don't know why they did that. Don't know why I'm always doing that. All right, so the first request that we got tonight is going to come from Black Metal Gamer. It's going to be Manowar Gloves of Metal. I feel like Manowar definitely made it into more than a few Beavis and Butthead episodes back in the day.
Hear the pounding, army of the night. The call of metal summons us tonight. And gather we on this site to behold the power and the might. We wear leather, we wear spikes.
We wear spikes as they're showing spikes. Okay, man. You guys got your own thing going on over there. That's cool.
We
Oh, okay. So apparently John Bergeron, that's what I'm calling him out. I can't be bothered to pronounce his French ass last name. He's saying that Pat banned him because he brought up, he said, did you see Josh or my new video on him or whatever, and he got banned. This happened to another guy who's in our Discord. This was when I only had the Pat the Mid Punk and his Twitch grift videos out, and he got banned for that. Pat's very aware that I exist. I am so surprised he's like really exercising what patience or whatever you call it, like not clapping back at me. I mean, I don't know. I guess it would be really random to just bring me up out of nowhere on a podcast. Honestly, the last video I did on Pat, I was pretty complimentary about, like, it wasn't a complete, like, just, you know, what do you call it? Like a hit piece? There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. It wasn't a complete hit piece on him. Like, I was complimentary about, like, yeah, you had above par, like, videos when you first started out, and then shit got old and boring. I just spit straight facts, son.
The night.
That chick they just showed in the audience is totally someone's mom nowadays. She's like 65 years old. She's got like grandkids. That's totally someone's mom they just showed.
Off with the lights. Hear the screams. See the banging heads awaken to their dreams. The sound of metal, so loud it cracks the beams. Made by warriors of the metal kings. A hero's welcome for those who heed the call. We are together, we are all well. Hands high, fist fill the air.
I hate this style of music. I don't even think the mix is that good. Like, I feel like the guitar should be more prominent, but it's like nope, the vocalist has to be the main thing that's heard. I don't know, like I feel like the guitars are a little like lacking in this mix.
Against the world we stand. Hands high, forever we'll be there. Gloves of metal rule tonight.
This is like the music that Jack Black is constantly like sucking the dick of in Tenacious D. And then when he tries to do his version of it, like he's copying, well, Dio obviously, but like bands like this, with these I think to Jack Black, this was when rock started and ended, was like this time period, this style here. No, you just learned fucking hammer-ons and you just want to show it off. Yeah, it sounds impressive. It sounds like you're playing really fast, but it's actually like one of the easiest guitar techniques ever. But you go, girl. That was like one of the least brutal guitar solo for this genre. That was one of the least brutal guitar solos I've heard. Like, I could easily play that solo, no problem. And if that's the case, they're not doing a good. They're not brutal enough. And yeah, I hate like metal where it's just blast beats and pig vocals. I don't like that shit either. But metal is a big world, man. You know, like, I'm not saying I don't have respect for these guys because they're obviously like big Dungeons and Dragons fans and shit. And yeah, that's great. You know, I mean, this imagery, Jesus, this is like one of those fucking pulp fictions that you would find at some with the weird cover, with the very elaborate cover, and then the story's kind of weird. I don't know.
Welcome for those who heed the call. We are together. We are all one. Hands high, fists fill the air. Against the world, we stand. Hands high, forever we'll be there.
The only difference between Spinal Tap and this band is that this band has a more talented vocalist. But besides that, there is zero fucking difference between what Spinal Tap was doing in the original movie, not the fucking new one, but like the original Spinal Tap movie. There's no difference. It's the same shit. Like, but this band is being dead ass serious, and Spinal Tap's like, you know, doing a satire.
Metal, spikes, and chains, gloves of metal, raised to show.
There's another mom.
Into the darkness march the armies of the night, bound by metal.
Metal!
We live the fight. We wear leather.
Bro, how much you want to bet James Rolfe 100% fucks with this band? 100%.
We wear spikes. We rule the night. Well, hands high. Fists
Oh yeah, Metal Jesus definitely listens to this band 100%.
fill the air. Against the world, we stand. All well. Hands high. Forever we'll be there. Gloves of metal rule tonight. Yeah.
There is the nubile maidens that I will sleep with. I can't do the vibrato thing. I can't do that. So they got me on that one. But Jesus Christ, this is like a parody at this point. Well, that was what that was. Hey, I say this every time. If you request a song, I will play it. That does not mean I will like it, and that does not mean I will hold back if I have a problem with it. Gagzuki, we got Blood Brothers, Set Fire to the Face on whatever. Blood Brothers, I remember they were around during like the emo times, weren't they? Wow. Yep, that postage stamp lets me know that this is an older band. Blood Brothers, I remember them. Didn't they have a album called Burn Piano Island Burn? Am I recalling that correctly? I just remember Blood Brothers was a really underrated Papa Roach song, honestly.
Fire, fire, fire!
All right, I'm just saying right now, I'm pretty open-minded when it comes to music, but the chat's gonna hate this. I'm just saying right now, the chat is gonna dunk on this for the entire 2 minutes and 12. Wow, okay, they said what they said with the quickness, I guess. Yep, that's exactly what I remember from this band. Same crap, different day, Beavis. I told you the chat wasn't gonna like it. I mean, you knew what you were doing. That's an orange amp. I use that same exact amp there that they just showed. I don't like the tone of it. I bought it off of Amazon and I should have done my research. Yes, you've heard this correct. My tube boutique orange amp that I've been using for the last 3 years, more, I don't like the tone of it. I've been using an amp whose tone I don't like. It has no ass. It's all high end. It's made for fucking indie surf rock bands. Maybe an orange half stack would have more ass and bottom end. This amp does not have that. And it's what I've just been playing because it gets really loud. And that's what I'm looking for when I'm having band practice. I need to compete with the goddamn drum set. I bought it new. I don't remember how much. Oh my God, did I dislike that for the most part? Yep, not my scene, man. But you know what? I was forced to watch it anyway, so there you go. That's what the $5 gets you. Up next, we have JRob8420, $10, more than what's necessary, but I do appreciate it. Pagan's Mind intermission music video. Intermission. It's the name of this song. It's a new song. It's big as fuck. Unlike my penis, sorry. We got Stan in the chat. He's never up this late. You want me to feed you some bedtime story? Or no. Let me try that again. You want me to give you some cookies and some warm milk to help you go to bed, Stan? You want to hear a bedtime story from Daddy? Sorry, that was weird. I don't know why I felt the need to do that to you. I like you. I like your whole family. The two of yous. Sorry, I can't help myself. I gotta do it again. Oh, Stan can't sleep. You want me to read you a bedtime story from Daddy? You have to remember, Stan, I just spent 5 hours at a karaoke gig where they sing things that I don't want to hear, and it makes me a little jumbled in the brain. The fuck's John Bergeron going on about? He might not even be going on about anything. I just like calling people out at this point. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, I have a feeling this might suck.
Follow the fire.
The recording is really well done. Whoever they recorded with, they did a pretty good job. Drums are nice and crisp. Sounds good for a modern recording.
Clenched to new horizons, searching for the inner light. I watch as time goes by.
Okay, is it just like literally a bunch of metalheads that like watch my Wednesday night streams? I swear to God, there's no variety here. Like, what the fuck? Whatever.
To find the reason why, to find the reason to my pride. Time will conceal you. Time will reveal. End of the line, I'll be waiting in time by the stars to be reunited with you. Fire of life, intermission in time. In the end, you'll be reunited with you.
He's a talented vocalist.
I touch the light of morning, flying high above the seas. This mission never ends. I find the key that bends. I find the key that changes all. Time will conceal you.
Why do all these lead singers for all these bands look like my fucking like uncles? Like if they never gave up the dream and they like kept going well into their like 50s. That's kind of what these people look like a little bit.
End of the line, I'll be waiting in time by the stars to be reunited with you. Fire of life, intermission in time. In the end, to be reunited with you. Far away. Innocence lost behind the walls of time. Once again, free.
This is called We Have No Budget. We have all this shit from tour, like all these video clips, all these like pictures. We need to get this like video out, and like we have like again, we have no budget. I cannot harp on the lack of budget that we have strong enough. So let's do this. And it's something. It's not a lyric video because those never do all that well. Yeah.
Your mind and realize.
That's some buttery finger tapping there. Very smooth. It's like butter, it just melts all over you. A very smooth finger tapping there. Good for him. Yeah, no, these guys are talented musicians for sure. Like, it's a talented band. It's just not my cup of tea, but like very talented. Oh, they give the keyboard player his one chance to be heard in the mix before they bury him.
Light years away from me, rejoined again. End of the line, I'll be waiting in time by the stars to be reunited with you. Fire of life, incarnation in time. In the end, to be reunited with you. I'm waiting
All right, going forward, can we like cut back on the Metal Jesus core going on here? This is all Metal Jesus's like. This is all off his Spotify playlist.
and stay true to who you are.
As if we were trying to figure out, I don't know what genre these guys are. Like, is it jazz? Is it R&B? I don't know. You know what? We really need to like add a tribute to Ronnie James Dio at the end of this to really drive home. If there's any question as to what genre we might be a part of, we really need to like throw that in there just to seal the deal in case anybody there's any stragglers who are wondering like, I don't know how to classify this music. I don't know what bin to put in at my FYE. What category does this go in? Oh, now I get their metal. Okay. Classic guitar gallop. Okay. Sure. Why not? Why not? At least they play their own instruments and write rock music. I will grade on a curve if it's a rock band just cuz, you know, that's what I grew up with, so I'm biased as fuck. I'm going to do a me pick for whatever reason. I don't know. Hearing all this shit, I kind of just want to hear some Soundgarden. This is a Jesus Christ Pose. The video is ass. Song's really cool, though. And Chris Cornell, I mean, come on. Forget about it. Talk about vocalists. Fuck out of here. Chris Cornell's like top flight. Especially for this fucking video. He was in his prime. All right. Okay. I get it. It's religious themed. Get to the song. There we go. fuck does he sing like that? I've heard the isolated vocal on this song specifically. He does this fucking crazy thing in the middle while it's coming up. Like, how the fuck does he sing like that? Dude, if you heard that isolated vocal, which does exist on YouTube, like that it's kind of covered up with the music. Dude, that she goes into like some weird sixth gear of his vocal, like where he summons all that was metal before. It's fucking brutal. That fucking like isolated vocal is sick as fuck. All right, guitar noise. All right, I got like more requests than I do time. No, I'm just joking. The requests are filling up though. All right, so up next we have Cerebral, Open Up That Door, Weevil, and Kilimanjaro. I don't choose the names of these bands. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. All right. Don't know what the song sounds like or what it entails, but we're gonna watch it. Bro, how many times have we all been in this situation where you're at like a party and you're just chilling and then the drugs start kicking in and then you see like a random black dude who just starts like singing some kind of something going on. And you know, he's like in a blazer and, you know, with some like Wesley Snipes sunglasses on. I think we've all been there. At least I have a couple dozen times.
Open up that door, walk towards the light. Rhythm deep with it, strapping forward's right. 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 Strapping forward's right.
Well, it was different. You know, it's a cool little electronic song. Never been so great for an ad break. Yeah, everyone's got their own opinions, don't they? I'm gonna take a piss. Yeah, I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back. BRB. Oh my God. All right. I'm back. What? I'm being messaged. Okay, never mind. All right, up next we have My Urban Exploration Online. I made a passing comment in jest about Dungeons and Dragons, but then they made a real request. So this is Wizard by Castle Rat. I'm assuming it says it's Dungeons and Dragons related. Oh joy, I know so much about this topic. Oh my God, already, Jesus H Christ. Okay, never mind. That sounds pretty cool. Hell yeah. Fucking hot chick, hell yeah. Most Indian poll I've seen in a while. Input username now. You're kind of on tonight. I've seen some of your things that you said. They've made me chortle. You're white hot tonight, man. Would you guys be annoyed if this chick like walked up to you and just like licked the side of your face? Would you be annoyed or would you be like, thank you? I know what my answer is. Ah, you're all tricked. It was the old black guy who licked the side of your face, not the white girl. Ah, you fell for it. The male pattern baldness. Old black man did it instead. Sucker! Sucker! god, the one band member who's wearing the fucking plague doctor mask, like, ugh. Ugh. I guarantee you they wear the same exact attire when they play live because it's like part of their lore and it's so important that we must do this. You don't understand. It's very important to our vision. It's like, well, okay. I mean, you look stupid to everybody else, but if that's your vision, I guess, you go, Queen. Whatever, whatever. Sure. Why not? You guys are testing my limits on the whole. I will defend rock music because, it's dying and shit, but then you guys are like showing me the worst that rock has to offer, and now I'm like questioning if I even like rock anymore. Moving on, we have Black Metal Gamer Ministry's Revenge. I know I like Ministry. As of this year, I was very fucking late to that party. It was kind of embarrassing. But, here we go. Is this like the first song the dude wrote when he was like 14 years old when he got his first synthesizer? This does not sound like Ministry. Okay, I guess it is. Oh, I've heard this song. This is a Ministry. Fuck. This is a Ministry song? I feel like I've heard this song my whole life. But I'm so confused right now. This is not the mind is a terrible thing to taste. For sure. Were they like a Depeche Mode band when they first started out? They were just like fucking synth pop or whatever, and then at some point they're like, oh yeah, guitars and distorted synthesizers and shit. That's a thing. That's a great synth line. No, fuck off. This isn't. What? What? Is that Al Jorgensen? Did they completely just, like, change their entire fucking genre at some point? Yeah, I like KMFDM. No. Somebody please hold my hand through that. Like, explain this to me. How? No, is this Ministry? What? Sounds like fucking Pet Shop Boys. Is that fucking Al Jorgensen? The dude singing right now? Like, I've never seen a band go through such a change as Ministry. If this is, and this must be, it said it in the little chyron at the bottom, the lower thirds there. What? Oh my God, I feel like such a virgin right now. Penetrated for the very first. Consider my mind blown, dude. I had no fucking. I thought these dudes were like heavy since day one. Oh my God. Well, what happened to him to where he's like, fuck all that synth shit? Well, we're still gonna have synth shit, but it's gonna be like crazy industrial madness with like steampunk aesthetic. My mind is blown right now, honestly. Dude looks nothing like Al Jorgensen that I have seen. Right. He's even doing like a fake English accent. Like, that's what's got me so. I mean, that's one of many things that's got me so fucking shook about this shit. Like, he's doing like that fake new romantic 80s fucking thing. If you leave, I won't cry. I won't spend a single moment where all men sing like this for some reason. All right, well, while this is playing, I'm going to do some Wikipediaing because I'm feeling crazy right now, so I need to figure out what the fuck's going on here. Bro, what is up with this motherfucker's from Chicago, Illinois? Why is he saying again and again? Like literally aping the fucking British dudes who are doing this shit. Like, ain't no motherfucking American saying again. We say again and again. We'll say again and again. That's a fucking British thing, way to pronounce it. Or some Canadians. This has blown my fucking mind. So they did their first album with Sympathy in 81. And then they waited like a whole ass like fucking 6 years. God, Wikipedia is on the donation tip of 5 years, sorry. Okay. And so then they did The Land of Rape and Honey in 88. Which I believe that was like a kind of a big one for them. I'm sure if you're calling your album that, you're already decided. And then in 89, The Mind is a Terrible Thing to Taste. Is I reviewed that on Patreon. And then you have Psalm 69. Filth Pig. Oh my God. Are you serious? They have a Corey Feldman. Is the Ministry has a whole ass fucking album title after a Corey I mean, obviously they came first, but The Way to Succeed and The Way to Suck Eggs. What an interesting, quirky... Okay, all right. Well, Josh learned something motherfucking new. You know, I thought Ministry was just like fucking hard rockin' innovators of industrial fucking rock. That's all I knew. I didn't know they had this whole synth pop period where they looked nothing like the band that you would come to know and sounded nothing like them, and I mean, literally could have been literally a different band entirely. That kind of blew my mind. Not even kind of, like that shook me to my core. I didn't like that feeling. Don't do that to me again, chat. Things that you think I may not know about, don't alert me to these things. I can't handle that very well. I hate not knowing things. I must know everything that's going on. All right, moving on. Up next, we've got Typo Negative, Cerebral P. I Don't Want to Be Me. This is a good video. I think I did try to use this somewhere. I think this is one that gets your shit shut down. For some reason. Probably having to do with Warner Music Group. Don't be surprised if this video gets this stream shut down. But if it does, just hang in there and we'll figure it out, I guess. Revolting Cocks. That's all I see. This video was totally a record label decision. This video deserved like a more serious tone. This is some stupid, oh, we're trying to like, you know, fit it, like Blink-182 just did all the small things. I don't know. I don't know exactly when this song came out in comparison to that, but like this is an MTV ready video, because this is the kind of shit that MTV like to see at this point. This song deserved a much better video than this silly, stupid bullshit. This is actually good. I've heard this song before already. Yeah, this song deserved a much better video than this. It's like it almost like minimizes the song and like makes it seem like it's silly or something. It's like that was the wrong choice on their team's part to like go along with this shit. Is that Perez Hilton? You guys remember Perez Hilton? That cancer? Man, if YouTube had been what it was back in like the 2000s when that fucking waste of oxygen was around, oh, he would have been huge on YouTube. Like, why would they agree to this stupid fucking like, this is a good fucking song. It's like the Billy Squier incident where he did like Rock Me Tonight and the video was fucking god awful and everybody like wrote him off. Like, this is like very comparable. Like, it's a very good song. The video is like does not represent this shit at all. Like, for them as a band that they like did that, like, shit, that sucks. That sucks for them. Be like Chino from Deftones right now or some shit. I don't know, like what? This is a fucking awful video. Well, you know, try something different, I guess. Anyway, that's a great song. Horrible music video. All right, now we got another urban exploration online. You want variety, huh, Josh? Then I request You're the Voice by John Farnham. All right. I guess we're getting variety now. Preemptively, but I'm getting solid signs that this is going to suck. I don't want to judge too soon, but the early indicators are that this sucks. It's official. You know what? And on top of this, I feel like because I've been chatting, being kind of randy with a Canadian woman. I feel like I get senses now on my radar of if something's Canadian or not. This feels very Canadian for some reason. I would honestly be surprised if you passed out on the stream. We just clowned on your ass like relentlessly. We said some of the most fucked up things. I'm so glad it was on Discord stream. and no one will ever know. But dude, we like went hard. We went in on your ass, like hardcore. Anyway, that's law.com. You may have a claim. You may have money coming to you now. That did suck. It was not cool. This has been Butthead Radio. All right, up next we have good goddamn, I don't even know if I want to play it. Getting a lot of shit suggestions tonight. That's fine. I don't care. I just want your money. Don't you understand that yet? It's from Ice Hockey Jedi, Somebody New by Joywave. Let's look at that, see what that's all about. Oh my god, he's skateboarding. Or something. Oh, he was Australian. I knew that. One way or the other, I knew he was not American. I knew that was not an American group. I knew it was foreign in some way or another. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, let's hear it for Not Wiping. Instantly, I'm fucking with that synthesizer. That's a little fatty bass and drum groove going on there.
Minds on the prize. Not a thing to
That guy would have been prettier as a girl. He should be trans. He'd be hotter.
my name. With my head in the clouds and my body a waste. Don't wanna ever go. Don't wanna ever go back home. Don't wanna ever go back to somebody new. Don't wanna ever go. Don't wanna ever go back home. Don't wanna ever go back to somebody new.
Oh, okay. So this is like a big like AI video then? Is that what this is? Is that what we got going on here? Okay, whatever. Oh no, it's like CGI, whatever.
Back to the sound in my brain up in space.
It's kind of another one where like the song's pretty good. The video I already like just I don't know exactly what's going on, but like I just don't really like these people. They're giving me bad vibes. It's funny how quick you can just like write something off if one fucking thing is wrong. You're like, no, fuck this whole thing. But no, I'm not trying to be that way right now. Like I think the song's good. I do not like the video.
With my nervous steps around, I'm a step out of sync. Don't wanna ever go. Don't wanna ever go back home. Don't wanna ever go back to somebody new. Don't wanna ever go. Don't wanna ever go back home. Don't wanna ever go back to somebody new.
Is this like the developers of like Tony Hawk's like Underground Part 5 or whatever? They're like play testing it. They're like working out all the bugs. And it's like, oh, he randomly starts twisting here on this part in this one level. So we got to fix that. This is like a video like debugging the new Tony Hawk game or some shit. Literally, this is like Joywave is the name of this band, apparently. They had a friend who's like, dude, I'm pretty good at like digital video effects. I just got this new program, and I just want like an excuse to try it out. So like, I just want to use the fuck out of it on your new video. So if you could just like let me do all this, like just use this new program that like simulates whatever the fuck's going on here. I don't know. I don't know what the point of. I don't get it. Like, technology in a video is cool, but like, you have to have a reason to use it. Like, it doesn't really resonate with me personally when it's like, well, we can do it, so we will. Like, there has to be like, well, what's the reason? Like, how does that fit into the story? It's like, oh no, we have this shiny new toy, so we're just gonna like make all these crazy visuals that don't make sense. There's no context, and it sounds like it's not like an Aphex Twin song where like even the song doesn't make sense. The song made sense. It sounded like a normal song, like an indie synth song or whatever, and yet they just decided to throw in all this random shit that like made no sense. But the song's pretty cool. Anyway, all right. My God, so many suggestions are coming in. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to do all this, but I'm gonna do my best. Cerebral P, DBZ, your old droog. Whatever the fuck this is about. I need to make a pot of coffee. I don't want to like take a shit piss on someone's request. I don't want to like walk away. Unless that's fine. Is that fine? Cerebral P, can I go make a pot of coffee while this video plays? Or do you want me to watch it and commentate? I don't know. Not a whole pot of coffee, but like I need a mug of coffee. Not because I'm all that tired, but like I've overindulged in the alcohol, so I need to like sober up a little bit. Anyway, all right, well, we'll do that after this video.
Shit is this?
Nobody cares.
I promise you they don't, bruh. How you diss me and nobody knows?
Nobody knows.
Check it. I'm trying to get $1 billion on the books. No.
Oh wait, he just said do your thing. All right, sorry. I'm gonna do that because I do feel like I need the coffee, but you guys enjoy.
Clue high selling looks. Got monster concepts and we killing hooks. You shook, all in your feelings, so stop with them grilling looks. You ain't no villain, you Dylan Brooks. Let me guess you on your grizzly, trying to diss me. I'm looking at him like Braun, dog, who is he? Outpace motherfuckers on the 10 speed. This Ukrainian getting billions, no Zelensky. All these projects, I feel like Prince B. Wild D's KRS, you Prince B. Get thrown off a stage, leave home in a rage. Go home, throw some navy blue on and burn sage. Every time I write, the words flowing off the page. Like the merchandise I got flying out the door. My next shit about to blow. Yeah, yo. Till that day come, probably eating steak on. Rappers are straight bums. They trying to get close to dudes I wanna move away from, huh? Watch how easily I replace them. They footnotes like a bass drum. Son, I've been nice since ringtones and battles of Kingdom. A 40 dudes looking for baddies to bring home. Grown. Never stay with one addy, this King Rome. All these rappers just wanna be daddy like King Combs.
Divide and conquer, inside my being resides a monster. I line you up like you need a father, don't be a martyr. Don't be a starter, believe in karma, I'll be your sponsor. Go even farther and deadbeat like a need a father. Get even darker than DMX on the streets of Yonkers. Achiever Hawker, love Mary Jane like I'm Peter Parker. SI New Yorker, we don't make up stories Sephora. I mean to keep it a beam like Goya, I'm a microphone fiend. My tree green as sequoias or New York State greens. Have you ever seen them no more or nah? Life will be if you can't support her. Ain't no price tag if you gotta ask and you can't afford her. Your man real, but soon as your man squeal, get your man killed for that monkey business, your man drill. If that man still stands and he taking the stand still, put that steel on a stand and tell him to stand still.
Musicians usually are regarded as sort of the scum of the earth, and so if you want to be a musician, you just have to realize nobody's really gonna care.
5 rings on my hand, Miyamoto Masashi, working to get bigger than a nigga who started Degrassi. By the will of grace of God, I'ma do it, wallahi. It's always the adversaries who be willing to stop me. Caught red-handed, hoping that I'm dead stranded. Yet I'm still giving the hood what the feds handed. I cracked the code and played the cards from the hands of Gambit. When I grab the mic, I crush your stamina, you will be damaged. Cause using big words don't make you lyrical, and going backwards in the swimming pool don't make you spiritual. So if I bought a brand new whip, they call it, wait a minute, damn, whatever the next line was, I'm ballin'. I'm the current boss. Currency what I come across, and currently I've been sharp as a knife that's on current frost face. You a lost case, my life is all state, is in good hands, and I'm never off pace. Old school flows used for your old Drew. Pro tools, more grooves turn to soul food. I'm doing this cause I chose to. These other niggas suck, they doing what these hoes do. For other MCs, the danger's imminent. Most likely I'ma edit shit out. My mothers reminisce about a little rapper's delusion. Thought he was infinite. Label heard the record and said, what shit is this?
Oh my god. We didn't get shut down, did we? My coffee's still a brewing. Okay, yeah, I don't think we got shut down. It doesn't seem like people are saying it like these things. Okay. All right. Here we go. Ah! It's a noise I make sometimes. Don't worry about it. This is from Mobile Suit Basket. I'm assuming that's Yoshi. Hell Yes by Alkaline Trio. And I'm going to be checking on my coffee. Yoshi, all they had was they played the song live at a Guitar Center. They do not have a music video, so you get what you get.
Young age, he struck me as this just anti-hero, villainous, very charismatic.
Shut up, Matt
funny
Skiba. You ruined Blink-182. You ruined 2 Blink-182 albums.
guy.
It's more Tom's fault than it's Matt Skiba's fault. Matt Skiba really had nothing to do with that, but I like to blame him anyway.
I've always been a big fan of that, and Anton LaVey is sort of the king of that to me. So I wrote Hell Yes for him.
That guitar, that acoustic guitar, that sounds like brand new fucking strings on that guitar. I love the. I wish I had a guitar where it just always sounded like brand new strings every time. There's just a brightness and a springiness, a crispness to new guitar strings. Sounded like those are brand new guitar strings on that guitar. Anyway.
Gave up on you a long time ago. How can you blame me? We made plans to meet and you never showed. You kept me waiting. They said everything would work out just fine. They said you'd help me. But as it turned out, it was all a lie. They're off someplace far away laughing at me.
came and went so fast, all my hope and faith in you shattered. Now here I sit, alone in this room, no one to confide in.
I'll say his vocals sound like he'd be better suited for like a new wave band or something. Like he doesn't strike me as a punk rock vocalist. It's interesting hearing him in the context of Alkaline Trio because I never really listened to Alkaline Trio. I only knew him in the context of Blink-182, and he fucking sucked. It's like one of those things where it's like, man, if you're talented enough to carve out a niche where you have your own fucking sound, where people will compare local bands or whatever to like, oh, you sound like XYZ. If you're one of those bands that gets compared to, like, say, Rage Against the Machine's a big one, for instance. Oh, you guys sound like Rage Against the Machine or Tool, Primus. Any band that has carved out a sound, Blink-182 definitely has in the pop punk world. I don't think Matt Skiba really could flourish in that realm under those parameters. Although I do think that him, fronting his band Alkaline Trio, it's like he has more of a personality already. Even though I don't necessarily care for this song yet so far, I can already hear more like personality from his vocals than I ever did in Blink-182 when he did those two, California and 9. Those two albums were garbage, except for there's one song that he did with Blink-182 that I thought was really good. I wonder if there's a music video for that one.
You watch all my dreams
I need to check on my coffee. I'm sorry.
come apart at the seams. You laughed, you left, you went into hiding. Left me, dark father, I have sinned. Done it before and I'll do it again. Keeps me warm and makes you smile. Bend beneath me all the while. Hell yeah. Gave up on me a long time ago. I can't say I blame you. I rejected the faith in your holy race, is what it boiled down to. They said everything would work out just fine, but I just went crazy. I'm much better now, I'm doing just fine. Being horny and selfish and drunken and lazy. Bless me, dark father, I have sinned. Done it before and I'll do it again. Keeps me warm and makes you smile. Bend beneath me all the while. Bless me, dark father, I can't win. Without you I'm as good as dead. Keeps me safe, makes you smile. Even on my shoulders all the while. Whispering sweet nothings. Whispering sweet nothings. Whispering sweet nothings. Whispering sweet nothings. Hell yes. Hell yes.
All right, I'm back. Just in time to miss that song. Sorry. I heard some of it. I pretty much get where they were going with that one. Okay, now we have Zombie Trash Slut Whore Dumb Pollock 09 has a suggestion. It is Lord Acid Rain. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, they have that aspect ratio, that fucking shoebox aspect ratio. Gotta love it. Does not work great on streaming things. Here, let's just do this so I can just cut my eyes off there. Yeah, I mean, I like it. Synthwave. Obviously, they have like a budget, so they're probably like on some major label. Yeah, that was cool. I have no notes. I liked it. Okay, so we have another urban exploration online one here. We have Plastic Bertrand, some French shit that I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. You're listening live on DJ Jubio. Whoa, 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 hold on a second. And boom goes the dynamite. My urban exploration. What kind of bisexual lesbian party are you trying to invite me to? Where are all the chicks? I think this might suck. This is like a nerd who's like bullied in high school. He's like, nobody laughed at it. Like, yeah, you made a lame joke. It wasn't funny. Beavis, you make lame jokes all the time, and you're not going to get laid just as much as this guy's not going to get laid. All right, so like this guy's French, obviously. I think bullying was frowned upon in France way before it was in the United States, and I think that this is what you get when you don't bully certain people. You know, like this, like when you just let them go on. You know, go on, queen, go and do your thing. They make shit like this, and this is why bullying is important in the ecosystem of the social pecking order and whatnot. Because if bullying was prevalent in France, this video would not exist. Just full stop. It just wouldn't. But because they're like, allez, do whatever you want, fromage, je suis, do the gay video, I don't care, pussy hair, American pussy hair is what I'm thinking about right now. And then the guy's like, okay, I'll make this a video, I think it could be cool. Sure, yes, we do the video, and then this shit happens. You see how bullying can be effective. Yes, we all hate hitting deer on the road, but you know what? When you have a lot of wolves in the forest, they kill the deer before they can jump in front of the cars. So wolves are important sometimes. Let all that shit foment in your brain there as I drink my coffee. Doopity laugh planet. You know, need I say more? Is the person who even suggested this still in the chat? Did they even stand behind this? Or are they running away being like, oh my god, I can't believe he actually played that shit. That was a troll. Doopity laugh planet. so bad. This is like one of the worst songs I've ever heard, and video too. Input username, you dodged a fucking bullet, my friend. Jesus Christ. I mean, if not for Daft Punk. I mean, you guys think I'm the Canadians, and I don't think there's as many Canadians here tonight as there normally is, which disturbs me on some level. You know, you guys hear me rail against or overly praise Rush, and it's like, eye roll, oh yeah, typical American, glazing the fuck out of Rush. But there are other Canadian groups I like. Bryan Adams being one of them. What's his nuts? I'm an old man and a gold rush. Neil Young. Neil Young's another one. France, literally Daft Punk. They are the beginning and the end of my interest in what French music has to offer. I would say call me. They're fucking Caucasian, just like me. It's not racist. It's not racist. I can say as much shit as I want about French people, and it's not racist. Fantastic. Well, they suck, and their attitudes suck. I've never met a French person in person. I don't want to. They give me a bad taste in my mouth, quite frankly. Have you ever heard the phrase like, oh, there's this really cool French person I was talking to? No, you've never heard that. Michel Gondry, the music video director, Daft Punk. That's all they got. I don't know. Sorry. It just goes like that sometimes. Okay, input username now. I think this is his first entry onto this list. He's been waiting patiently. We got Stereophonics, Handbags, and Glad Rags. Whatever. Let's see what this sounds like. Oh my god, dude, stop. Stop! Oh my god, I'm about to lose my mind. Okay, so we got the extreme video for More Than Words. We got that set up here. They're all just like kicking a song around in the studio or wherever.
Ever see a blind man cross the road, trying to make the other side?
Oh, Carpenter Brute's French? Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, I'll throw them in with Daft Punk. I like them.
Ever see a young girl growing old, trying to make herself a bride? So what becomes of you, my love, when they've finally stripped you of the handbags?
Let me guess. Let me take a wild fucking guess. And you can tell me if I'm right or wrong and put username now. These guys started out as like a punk band or a faster tempo rock, alternative rock band. And this is their sensitive guy period. Hey man, we're deeper than that punk stuff. We have range. We can have like orchestrations. We can have like strings and whatnots. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
And the glad rags that you pulled right down had to sweat to buy Once I was a young man, and all I thought I had to do was smile.
It's almost got like a husky Rod Stewart-esque voice. It's interesting.
So once you think you're in, you're out. 'Cause you don't mean a single thing without the handbags and the glad rags that your poor old granddad had to sweat to buy you. Sing a song sixpence for your sake, and drink a bottle full of rain. 420 blackbirds in a cake, and bake them all in a pie. They told me you missed school today, so what I suggest you just throw them all away. The handbags and the glad.
This song is so boring. I don't have anything objectively like wrong with it. It's just boring to me. There's nothing interesting going on.
Rags that your poor old granddad had to sweat to buy. Told me you missed school today, so what I suggest you just throw them all away. The handbags and the bag rags that your poor old granddad had to sweat to buy
Well, that was beautiful. I tell you, that brought a tear to my fucking eyeball. Holy hell! Might as well in hell I dwell. All right, I'm doing a Josh pick just to like recenter myself. This is a weird artist named Bunny Rabbit. I don't feel like explaining the lore, but yeah. Anyway. This is a me one. So if you hate it, hate on me. I'll take it, baby. I've been dishing it out all night.
We were born in the shadow of the bomb and we heard fighter planes. We were drawn to each other's intercom while the world went insane. Baby, I hurt when I say these words to you. Please don't cry. I'm not worried about nothing in the world with you by my side. Whenever we roam, we're gonna get home. No matter what's thrown, there's no
so much lore behind this project. I'm not even gonna bother you with the details, but yeah, it's there. It's there. Oh, Cerebral P, you going to bed? We're just getting started. Good night. Gotta drive my kid to dentist in 6 fucking hours. Well, 6 hours of sober sleep is a good 6 hours. 6 hours of drunken sleep sucks. All right, back on track. We got a video rehash. Going, a Moonlit Desires. See what this sounds like. Oh yeah, it's totally a synthesizer. That's not a grand piano at all. It's like completely makes those tones.
You got ways to take hold of my thoughts, overriding my senses. Lock your sights dead in line with my heart. Share your powers. You stir my soul and whet my hunger and leave that spell that pulls me under. All these moonlight desires haunt me. They want me. They want me. These moonlight desires haunt me. You're sending secret fires burning inside me unknown, raging on, never mentioned. Only you can uncover the flame.
I just didn't realize that Geddy Lee had a solo project in the 80s I never heard about, but now I know.
Break their silence and make them dance for us to see them, and break their chains and give them freedom. All these moonlight desires haunt me. They want me. They want me. These moonlight desires haunt me. You're sending away from all my.
Wait a second. Is this guy fucking Canadian? Because someone who I know is Canadian said they got this dude's autograph twice. And if he's Canadian, that would make a whole lot of sense as to why Zombie Trash likes it. Yep. Oh, who would have fucking guessed? He's Canadian. And Zombie Trash is like, oh, wow. Strange that I like this song. Wow. Big surprise there. That was a pretty good song, actually.
Fall to it blindly. You say, trust me. Stir my soul and whet my hunger and leave that spell that pulls me under.
This is late night highway driving music, and that is a vibe, by the way. I've always said this. I'm sure it's become common now because I'm sure everyone has their late night driving musics. Now this is that for sure.
These moonlight desires haunt me. They want me.
Is John Anderson really in the background there? I mean, it sounds like him. I mean, that's fucking cool. That guy has kind of a cool voice, just in and of itself. I like tenor male singers generally. I tend to gravitate towards them. Oh yeah. Okay. Now you. Oh yeah. I hear him all up in that. I'll be the roundabout, the voice that makes you die. I cannot sing in his range. He sings way up there. Yes, I do like this song. I've decided. He had every chance to screw it up, and he didn't. And yes, I do like this song. That's all I will say about it. I think if I said any more, it'd be too much. I think if I said any less, it would be too little. I will say, yes, I do like this song. And I did. So there's that for you. Oh boy, do we have a classic coming up. This may shut down the stream, but don't worry. If it does, just hang in there. I know oh man, if it doesn't, I will be very surprised. This is a classic. I actually really like this video. It's got a story and everything. This is actually a rare case where I really like the video and I hate the fucking song. I need a soda pop. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, might be gay. So what? Who cares? What's the big deal? What's the big deal about it? Who wants to know? All right, so what we got here from Fanny Pack. Of course, Fanny Pack would make a suggestion like this with a name like Fanny Pack. Do really like this video. Don't like the song. All right. Invasions. Oh God, the Canucks just pile onto the Wednesday thing. I don't know what's all about, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, obviously, you know, we're brothers in arms, man. Me being America and Canada, you know, we're like this, you know, we're like boyfriend and girlfriend. Obviously, you guys are the girlfriend. I just like literally glitched out just then. 404 not found. But yeah, Canadian invasion, fine. Give me your fucking loonies and toonies and all your weird. You were gay this year because you are queer. I'm saving my ass for someone special. And Boy George are the only two singers I can think of who, when you hear them sing, you can tell they're gay just from their singing. Even Elton John, he does not sound gay at all when he sings. George Michael very much does. Boy George does. I don't even know. George Michael or Boy George is. What's up with all the goddamn George shit with the English names? Whatever. He sounds gay. And I'm not. As everyone's bitten twice shy. That's such an 80s fucking phrase. Gen Z doesn't even know what I didn't even know what that fucking phrase meant until like last night. Someone explained it to me. Once bitten, twice shy. That was such an 80s phrase for some reason. Oh, the headphones came off. If I'm under the mistletoe with George Michael and he keeps giving me those fucking flirty looks with his like defined cheekbones and shit, I don't know. I'd probably kiss him, honestly. I probably wouldn't go for. I don't know. I might blow him too. But that's it. Just those two things. That's all I'd do. If he keeps staring at me like that, you know, like, oh, once bitten, twice shy. Oh, I'm just gonna stare at you under my coif of dyed blonde hair and my nutsack full of enriching cum. Wow, that got gay real fast. That went from 0 to fabulous. I don't love Tom Petty, but I like Tom Petty. With this being said, and apropos of nothing, I love this particular live performance of Elton John, Somebody Saved My Life Tonight, 1976. Oh my God, look at that awful, that's the smallest definition yet. Jesus, that's horrific. Nonetheless, you know, the dude looks like a used car salesman in this video, but man, if I was an A&R executive working for their record label, and I saw this motherfucker do this performance, I'd be like, sign that man. He's got some talent going on over there with his age.
When I think of those East End lights, muggy nights, the curtains drawn in the little room downstairs. Prima donna, Lord, you really should have been there, sitting like a princess perched in her electric chair. And it's one more beer, and I don't hear you anymore. We've all gone crazy lately, my friends out there rolling round the basement floor. Oh, and someone saved my life tonight, Sugar Bear. You almost had your hooks in me, didn't you, dear? You nearly had me roped and tied. All about, hypnotized, sweet freedom whispered in my ear, you're a butterfly, and butterflies are free to fly, fly away, high away, bye bye. Ooh. I never realized the passing hours of evening showers, a footnoose hanging in my darkest dream. I'm strangled by a haunted social scene. I'm just a pawn outplayed by a dominating queen. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Damn it, listen to me good. I'm sleeping by myself tonight, saved in time, and thank God my music's still alive. Oh, someone saved my life tonight, Sugar Bear. You almost had your hooks in me, didn't you, dear? Yeah. You nearly had me roped and tied. All about, help me whisper in my ear, you're a butterfly. I'm butterfly, the free to fly, fly away, high away, bye bye. Ooh. And I could have walked head on into the deep end of the river, clinging to your stocks and bonds, paying your HP demands forever. They're coming in the morning with a truck to take me home. Someone saved my life tonight. 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 So save your strength and run the field you play alone. Ooh. Someone saved my life tonight. Sugar bear, you almost had your hooks in me, didn't you dare? You nearly had me roped and tied. All about hypnotized, sweet freedom, whispered in my ear, you're a butterfly. I'm butterfly, the free to fly, fly away, high away, bye
All right, that's pretty much the gist of it. I just think that's a, I don't know, man. If someone sat down your fucking piano in your house and like busted that shit out, you'd be like, bro, give this guy a record deal. Like, this guy's got talent. Anyway, all right, going back to the requests here. Yeah, the next one we got is Never Easy Stay Acid Trip Visual by Rudimentary. Whatever the fuck that means. If I can even find it. I know I downloaded it. Where's it at? Alright, where's it at? Oh, there it is. Alright, so I don't know what the fuck this is. Holy shit, it's so big. It's so high def. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go. This kind of sounds like Lil Peep a little bit, which I like Lil Peep, so whatever. did not hate that. That was pretty decent. Don't like the mix. The drums are way too front and center. Like the kick was right in my ear. The drums were right in my ear. Everything else was very distant. The vocals were like reverb the fuck out. The guitars were, had the reverb or turned down. Whatever. The drums this would benefit from a better mix, but like the idea of the song I think is good. I liked it. Pretty cool. Good job. All right, up next we have JRob8420, King Diamond, Give Me Your Soul. Oh, King Diamond. Oh, we got some satanic black metal. No, they're not satanic black metal, but they were big influence to... Oh, wait, I said that Elton John thing was the smallest definite. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that cocksucker over there. It's a oh my sweet gentle Jesus. I liked the music, and then he comes in with his fucking silly ass vocals, and it just kind of like, it's like, okay, you're another fucking Norwegian. I mean, I know King Diamond is like goated over there, and Metallica they were a huge influence on Metallica and all that shit, but shit's just silly to me. I don't know. Look at that freeze frame. Like, it's like David Putty from Seinfeld when he painted his face on that. We're the devils. It's stupid.
It's not very nice. Gold's eyes and axe in his hand. Oh no, no! Looks like he's going insane. Pictures in red, pictures in red. The axe is coming down into his head. Pictures in red, pictures in red. Oh, the little boy
That looks like you remember the show Beast Wars? It was all like CGI. It was like that cartoon, or what was it? What was that one? Anyway, that whole last room is like CGI, and this whole thing is just corny as fuck. Yeah, I don't. Anyway. Again, this is like Metal Jesus core. Hey guys, Metal Jesus here. I just wanted to tell you guys about some hidden gems that I discovered at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo this year. I found some great gems on the Wii that not a lot of people talk about, and I think it could be an interesting topic. I know you guys are tired of talking to me, tired of hearing about me talk about. Sorry, I'm a little drunk right now, Metal Jesus. But stick around, we'll check them out, see what good games there might be, and you might learn something. I don't know. Stick around. This is Metal Jesus Rocks. Okay, there's like 15 seconds left. I get the point. All right, up next we have Ice Hockey Jedi, Tears for Queers. I actually like this band a lot. Elemental, I've not heard this song. I'll be interested in hearing it, because you know, I hold out hope that they have interesting shit to offer. So we'll see. Oh, dude, Tears. This looks like 90s. This looks like Tears for Fears, literally, and so many bands did this. Depeche Mode were successfully transitioned into the 90s with their album. Well, Violator, obviously, that came out in 90, and then Songs of Faith and Devotion came out in 93, and that was a hit record. And then they did Ultra in 97, which was a great record. And so many of these fucking new wave bands and new romantic bands and synth pop bands, they're all like, let's try to copy the Depeche Mode format going into the 90s. They did it, so why can't we? So I'm wondering if that's what this is going to be.
This race is already run. Get up your horse, get on this train.
Yep, that's exactly what this is. I know that's the lead singer from Tears for Fears, and this looks very 90s. He age-wise, he looks like that would be about where this would place him. So yeah, they're literally doing the Depeche Mode thing where it's like, let's try to fit in with whatever the fuck this alternative rock thing is that people keep talking about. Let's try to fit in with that.
Welcome to the real world. I say welcome to the real world. I was rushing like the wind.
Dude, that is such a ripoff. Oh my god. He even looks like David Gahan, whatever, however you say his fucking last name. I think they did that video for Walking in My Shoes, where he's even like holding his arms out like that. Same hair and everything. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Lick it out and lick it in. So welcome to the me world. I will rushing like the wind.
Oh my God, they even got the fucking, that sounds like a song that would have been off Songs of Faith and Devotion. One of my favorite Depeche Mode records. Like, I mean, all right, whatever. If it's cool, then it's cool. Like, if it is a ripoff, hey, Tears for Fears, they're legit in their own right. So if they're ripping off Depeche Mode in the 90s, so be it. It might be another good fucking alternative electronic record that I can sink my teeth into. Do I have anybody in the chat who is familiar with that fucking record, Songs of Faith and Devotion by Depeche Mode? Like Walking in My Shoes, fucking It's No Good was off Ultra. Barrel of a Gun, that's the second one I was thinking. Barrel of a Gun, Walking in My Shoes. Is anybody familiar with this like mid-90s Depeche Mode era? This is such a fucking ripoff, but I mean, it sounds okay. My bad. Barrel of a Gun is Ultra. I hate to keep sound like a fucking broken record here, but my goodness, that they literally are like, well, if we just do exactly what Depeche Mode did, like, we will also transition into the 90s. And I think they were talented enough to do that without having to ape Depeche Mode. Like, I think Tears for Fears is a very talented band or guy. I think there's two guys. I don't think they needed to necessarily like lean on that so heavily, but you know, your shit's so being in the music industry, your position is never secured. You're always having to adjust, you know, and then the thing you did the best at the beginning, you deviate from it, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. A lot of times it doesn't. And then you become a nostalgia act where it's like, we just want to hear everybody wants to rule the world or whatever. Sad, because they're a lot better band than just that, but whatever. All right, so I guess the song I have in mind, so the song and video is an amalgamation of multiple 90s Depeche Mode things. I'm just going to pull up Walking in My Shoes just for instance here. So this is how you transition from an 80s synth pop band to a 90s like alternative synth band properly. This is like, you know, regarding Depeche Mode, this sounds totally fresh to my ears. Like, as far as like it doesn't sound like they're like trying so hard to like compete in the 90s with like alternative bands. This sounds like a fresh vision for the band. This like so to compare it to the, again, Tears for Fears, very talented band. I like them. That it sounded like a try hard attempt at like, well, we have to find our path in the 90s. Depeche Mode, I just think, still had like some like sauce in the bottle there. They had the it was mainly what's his face? It was Martin Gore and Alan Wilder, I believe. Yeah, Alan Wilder, I think, was one of the big forces of pushing them in this direction, and then he quit, unfortunately. And then the guy who looked like Conan O'Brien, I don't know what the fuck he ever did, quite frankly. But yeah, like this rings true to me. This does not ring as like a smacking of desperation to stay relevant. It's like I don't know. It sounds like I don't know, Depeche Mode in the fucking 90s, competing with the alternative bands and succeeding. The Tears for Fears thing looked like, we like the whole 80s thing. Can that still keep going on? No, it can't. Okay, we're going to have to retool. And I think they could have been talented enough to do it. It's probably their A&R representatives. It was probably the record label that's like, hey, Depeche, you're an 80s band. Depeche Mode's an 80s band. You need to do what they're doing. We're going to hire this director, and they're going to copy this formula, and you need to grow your hair out like Dave Gahan grew his hair out. You need to do all that shit. Because that's how that fucking stupid music industry works. Anyhow, let me get back to the requests here. Is Urban Experience online or Urban Explanation? Are you still even here? Because you want me to play Can We Have the Coffee Song by Frank Sinatra. I'm just going to play the fucking thing because he paid the money to do it, so fuck it. I guess me talking about wanting to go get coffee made him want me to hear this song. Right when I thought I heard every Frank Sinatra. No, I'm just joking. I'm not a huge Frank Sinatra fan. Fly me to the moon. Let me play with your balls. Let me play with your fucking balls. I am not asking you, motherfucker. I'm telling you. Oh, I thought I downloaded that song. Where's that at? Oh my god. Really? All right, hold on. Fucking Frank Sinatra. Play with my balls. The coffee song? The fuck? What kind of weird shit were they listening to back then? I swear to God, I know I downloaded this song. I'm being gaslit by my own OBS. Oh, I feel a piss coming on. Oh, no, I guess I didn't. Okay, fair enough. I definitely feel a piss coming on. All right. Coffee song's gonna have to wait. Gotta piss. Fly me to the moon, let me play with your balls. Oh, Frank Sinatra. What an American fucking treasure. I don't give a fuck about Frank Sinatra. I really don't. And you know what? I don't give a fuck about you people either. Oh, no. Oh, now the coffee song fucking shows up. All right, let's listen to this. I'm sure will be a goofy ass fucking Ring-a-Ding-Ding is the name of this album. All right. Old people will probably be like, oh, yes, Ring-a-Ding-Ding. I like that. It reminds me of my homestead in Oklahoma during the Dust Bowl of 28. All we had was a mule and the Ring-a-Ding-Ding by Frank Sinatra. Oh, I love this album. I'm going to bust out my wooden hand crank dildo for this song. Is how much I like it, I tell ya.
Way down to my...
You know, with all that being said, Frank Sinatra had some of those talented musicians behind him. I feel like Buddy Rich, wasn't Buddy Rich the guy? Wasn't Buddy Rich the guy, the Frank Sinatra drummer guy? I mean, I know, obviously I know who Buddy Rich is, but like, I think that was Sinatra's drummer, wasn't it? These guys don't fuck around. These old school musicians, if they fucked up, it was almost like North Korea. They would get like fucking just shot in the head. Fly me to, you're off. Just shot him in the head. The trombone player. Second seat trombone player just died. And, you know, he had all of New York in his pocket because he wrote that stupid gay-ass song about New York, New York. And I mean gay in, like, a positive way, like two men who are in love with each other, not in the pejorative way.
Young Brazilians, coffee beans grow by the billions, so they've got to find those extra cups to fill. They've got an awful lot of coffee.
Is this an advertisement that I'm listening to right now?
In Brazil. You can't get cherry soda, cause they've got to fill that quota. And the way things are, I'll bet they never will. They've got a zillion tons of coffee in Brazil.
Bro, tell me you ran out of ideas for fucking songs without telling me. God damn. A billion cups of coffee in Brazil, or what the fuck you just said? Like, what am I listening to? What weird... And the person who suggested it, how are you so, like, into Sinatra's deep cuts that you know about this coffee song? Like, the fuck kind of weird... I don't know. I'm just going to stop asking questions at this point.
No tea or tomato juice, you'll see.
What?
No potato juice, cause the planter's down.
Dude, is this AI? I swear to God, if this is AI and someone's fucking with me right now, I'm gonna be quite pissed.
And Santa's all say no, no, no. The politician's daughter was accused of drinking water and was fined a great big $50 bill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil.
Bro, this is a song you would write when you literally expended all 1,000 of your song ideas. Let's write a song about waiting in traffic. Let's write a song about having hemorrhoids. Let's write a song about like fucking the fucking grocery stores out of the particular eggs you like to buy. You want grade A. They only have a smaller egg. And we write a song about that. Finally, after the 1,000th idea pops up, you're like, let's write about coffee in Brazil. Like, what the fuck is this weird song? I actually love it. Honestly, I love whatever the fuck's going on here because it confounds me almost as much as the Ministry thing confounded me earlier. We won't bring that up because that rocked my shit, but this almost equally rocks my shit.
later, she smells just like a percolator. Her perfume was made right on the grill. Why, they could percolate the ocean in Brazil. And when their ham and eggs need savor, coffee ketchup gives them flavor. Coffee pickles way outsell the dill. Why, they put coffee in the coffee in Brazil. No tea, no tomato juice, you'll see. No potato juice. The planters down in Santa's all say no, no, no. So you'll add to the local color, serving coffee with a crawler. Dunkin' doesn't take a lot of skill. They've got an awful lot of coffee, an awful lot of coffee. Man, they got a gang of coffee in Brazil.
That is one of the weirdest songs I've ever heard, just based on the concept alone. I mean, Frank Sinatra was, and still is to this day, people sing his fucking songs at karaoke all the time. To do a song, it just makes me wonder, like, what kind of other weird shits, like, I'm sure Elvis did a lot of weird songs like that too, because Elvis recorded like 2,000 songs. Like 90% of them were covers of like black songs. But that, I don't know what the fuck that was. Granted, I'm not like a Sinatra aficionado, but Jesus Christ, that was a interesting choice. Urban Explorations Online. All right, up next we got Rudimentary, Natural Born Killers, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre. Skip to 1 minute 19. I gotta download it first. I'm behind. Oh, Natural Born Killers with a Z. Is this a video? Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. I'll see it now. They gotta do their skits and shit. Ring ding dong, ring-a-ling ding ding dong, suck on my schlong, not for very long. You remember that Dr. Dre song? Keep the heads ringing. Ring-a-ling ding ding dong. That song was stupid. Oh, hell yeah. Are they going to say, oh, hell yeah at some point in this song already? So he says, fast forward to 1 minute 19. No problem. Oh, wow. This is a freakishly long song. As all of you have picked tonight, you've all picked 5 minutes. That's about the average time that people have wanted tonight. So here, this one is no different. Damn, that's sick. That's a sick-ass boom bap gangster rap beat right there. I cannot believe that they like signed off on that very like unorthodox, like it's like a distorted synth thing. I'm surprised that they went with that, because like that's like Kanye West was really on my periphery, on my radar, when it came to like rap instrumentals. Kanye West was like the first guy that really embraced like weird, like this Kanye West. He's crazy now. He's off the fucking reservation. But when he was sane-ish, his album Yeezus, I love that album. mainly for the beats and the tones. It was very industrial, but like it was like rap at the same time. You know, Kanye was being Kanye lyrically. But this was like a decade before that album even came out. Okay.
Journey with me into the mind of a maniac, doomed to be a killer since I came out the nutsack. I'm in a murderous mind state with a heart full of terror. I see the devil in the mirror. Buck, lights out. Cause when I grab my sword off, niggas get hauled off. Barrel 1, touch your motherfucking flesh. Barrel 2, touch your fucking heart at your chest. You see, I'm quick to let the hammer go click on my tech 9. So if you try to wreck mine, foolish your bedtime. Feel the blast from the chocolate bomber.
Why have I never heard of this song before? This is pretty fucking cool.
Red and got your head like your name was Sarah Connor. Decapitation, I ain't hesitating to put you in a funeral home with a bullet in your dome. I'm hot like lava. You got a problem? I got a problem solver, and his name is Revolver. It's like a deadly game of freeze tag. I touch you with the 44 mag, and you're frozen inside a body bag. Nobody iller than this graveyard filler, cap pillar. Cause I'm a natural born killer.
Bro, don't act like you know every music. Don't act like you know every band, every artist, everywhere, ever. Okay, you know. Yeah, I'm a noob on some things. You know what? You're a noob. I know shit that you don't know. You know shit that I don't know. Yeah, I have never heard this song. Sorry, I wasn't born in 1975 and I was of legal age by like 91. That was not me. So yes, this is new to me because I was like probably 6 years old when this song came out.
Terror illustrates my error. Now I can't hang around my mama cause I scare her. I want the blast, motherfucker. Yeah, what's up? It feels like I'm busting a nut when I open you up. Cause your body is exposed to the midnight mist. All weak motherfuckers give my ring a kiss. Cause I'm giving dirt naps.
Get that damn car out of the water. I mean, call the Coast Guard or something.
You never sleep cause every time you doze.
Was this from the Natural Born Killers soundtrack? Dude, that's a killer soundtrack, man. You had fucking Burn by Nine Inch Nails, was just like, I can't believe he didn't put that song on Downward Spiral. Although I guess Burn's a little too upbeat for Downward Spiral. But Jesus, that's a great Nine Inch Nails song, and that was on Natural Born Killers. Yeah, this is also a killer song, honestly.
Catch blows to the motherfucking nose. Ain't seen the sun in 66 days. Let me count the ways in the hellified maze. I never ever made a whole state, but I'm down with Drake like AC is down with OJ. So fuck how you living. I'm the unforgiving, psycho-driven murderer. It's organic, don't panic. I can't stand it. God damn it, schizophrenic. So fuck Charlie Manson. I snatch him out his truck, hit him with a brick, and I'm dancing.
Mass murderer, natural born killer. And I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Okay. So I gotta call a little audible here. You guys were well aware that ICP existed at this point, and they did, and they had already broke all on their own through heavy promotions and all that shit. Everyone knew about ICP at this point. Insane Clown Posse. They did the horrorcore before any of these black guys did. And they're kind of like I mean, it's still a great song, but like they're playing around with the horrorcore theme of rap. And I can't help but to think they cribbed a little bit of notes from ICP. Can't help but to think that, because that's all ICP rapped about was like fanciful. It's like the fucking what do you call it? Dungeons and Dragons of rap, you know? It's like they talked about killing people, chopping up bodies. That's all their songs were. That's all they've ever been. And now, all of a sudden, Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, who never, ever rapped about that shit, ever, now they're rapping about it. Can't help but to think ICP influenced a lot of fucking rappers who will never, ever admit that ICP influenced them. I wish Joe was here. He's in my Discord. Yeah, the ICP, they will only get their due when one of them dies, I think. Oh my god, that's so fucking similar to... When did this fucking movie come out? Oh my god. Yeah, they totally cribbed a lot of their lyrical theming from listening to ICP. And these guys listen. Don't get it twisted, man. These guys listen. Even the corny rappers, if they're on a major label, which ICP was at this point, they're listening to them. They're trying to stay abreast of what's going on around them. They totally... I'm smelling a lot of ICP on this song. It's still, like I said, still a good song, but Mr. Dr. Dre, he's never going to give credit to those guys because ICP have always been underdogs.
I don't understand the logic in my dreams, but I understand I like the sounds of sirens, terrifying screams from the strings of strychnine, dumping on any...
Yeah, even in fucking 94. Yeah, 94 is the year Great Milenko came out. And it was huge, and it sold... it went platinum several times, or at least once. That's 1 million units sold in the United States. Yeah, so even if this did come out in 94, my argument still stands.
Motherfucker trying to trick mine, cause punk motherfuckers wanna violate. Now they stiff and cold, and their peoples won't dilate. It's so much pain, migraine, headache. I can hear his bones break. He steps in a single door, got his ass whipped with 20 lashes, like they do up in Singapore. So I'ma pull a fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. Now he's suicidal, just like Nirvana. Tick tock, tock, tick tock, tick. Dr. Dre and I.
Wow, did he just say pull a suicidal just like Nirvana? God, the amount of people who like needlessly dunked on like Kurt Cobain, like ending his own life because of he was like so hopped up on like drugs and mental illness. Like that shit sucks. I hate that for that period of... I love the 90s typically, but like there's like so much callousness in certain areas, and Kurt Cobain was like, he was referenced so much at that time, like in every aspect of pop culture. Like it's unfortunate because like ultimately it's like a tragedy, and it's like something that I don't feel should be made light of, but that's just me. I don't know. Do whatever you want.
On some murderous shit, keeping niggas in order, making their life shorter, ready to slaughter, cause to me a life ain't worth a quarter or a dime. Mushrooms got my mind hallucinating, ain't no debating, I'm creating an escape route to be out without a doubt, scot free, so don't even think about trying to stop me, cause I can't wait, I'm out the gate, on a gorilla, a thriller from a natural born killer. They call me Yada, 6 million ways to murder, choose one, lose one soul, body turns cold, natural fright from fools going.
Dude, I love that fucking synth in the background. Like, it's like all distorted and shit. That's the instrumental to this track is fucking amazing, especially if this came out in 94. Like, man, I just had to fucking review for my Patreon Vanilla Ice To the Extreme, his debut album with Ice Ice Baby. I had to listen to that piece of fuck. And to think 4 years later, like rap instrumentals would evolve to this level. Like, fucking A, man. It's interesting.
Been the night, should I Billy? Yeah. Should I pillar? Am I iller? Hell yeah. Then a natural born killer. Should I Billy? Yeah. Should I pillar? Am I iller? Hell yeah. Then a natural born killer. Should I Billy? Yeah. Should I pillar? Am I iller? Hell yeah. Then a natural born killer. Should I Billy? Yeah. Should I pillar? Am I iller? Hell yeah.
All right, they're ruining all their goodwill with me with that last like hell yeah, yeah, hell yeah. It's like you should have faded the song out 30 seconds ago and it would have been a certified classic. It's still a good song, but this last bit I could do without. But who the fuck's it? Rudimentary for the first time ever? Maybe. You recommended a song that I really liked. I've never heard that song, and I do quite like it. So thank you for that. Up next, we have Canadian. Sorry, I'm just now getting to you. You only gave me $2, so you don't quite. 2 Canadian dollars is like 25 cents. But whatever, it's already here, and I actually happen to really like this song, so it's we're doing Fu Manchian's song. I don't know his fucking name. This is a lesser known butt rock band called Spine Shank. The song is Synthetic. I owned this record, CD, whatever you want to call it, back in the day. I like this song, so that's mainly why I'm playing it. But you gypped me $3. Probably $5, because your Canadian money doesn't carry as much weight over here. Guys, I had no idea Angry Joe fronted a new metal band before he started doing the Angry Joe show on That Guy with the Glasses. That's crazy work, bro. He was in Spine Shank before he did Angry Joe. That's a good album, honestly. What the fuck? I have the CD. No more suggestions, please. I'm full because I got a lot more I got to get. Not a lot more, but I have more that I have to get to. And it's 4:26 a.m. on the East Coast. So, yeah, don't give me any more money. I hate saying that. It goes against everything in my Jewish blood. I'm just kidding. My God, stop being so serious. It's a joke. But yeah, no more recommendations or whatever. I got to work through the things that I got here, and I ain't trying to be on here until like 7 a.m. in the morning. As much as I love taking your fucking money, because that's all I do is grift and feel my grifty fingers sliding up your asshole. That's me. If you feel a tickle in your asshole, that's me. It's me trying to take your money, because that's what I do. Clip that, you fuck. I'm not going to shout him out. Even in my weakened, drunken state, I still shan't do it. Up next, we've got Urban Explanation. He's got the deep pockets in Australia over there. It's, I'm surprised this hasn't been shut down yet, quite frankly. We always get, anybody who's on here, who's ever attended these music video Wednesdays, you guys always know that we get shut down at some point. It's not happened yet, and I can't believe it. This is fucking Gojia Stranded. This is a because I was talking a lot of shit about French people earlier. They go, speaking about French, check out the song Stranded by Gojia. Okay, this is some French thing, outfit, apparently. Good night to everyone saying good night. Anyone who's saying good night, good night. Good the fuck night. I'm staying up because I'm wired. Yeah, okay. I'm acting like I'm on coke right now, right? Do you see how my nose is not red? You know it's a meme for all my videos because my nose is always red. People are like, oh, you're on coke. I'm like, I've never done coke in my entire life. Oh, your nose is red. You have coke nose. First of all, when you do coke, your nose doesn't turn red. Secondly, my nose is not red. And yet I'm acting coked up. It's called being intoxicated. There's a difference. All right, let's just listen to it. Oh, Starving Artist is back. I heard through the grapevine that you have some problem with me, Starving Artist. I said something that offended you in a Discord thing. I'd like to hash that shit out. Yes. Okay, this does legitimately rock. Is this a French group? Because I mean, so far, I mean, I could get bored of it. My attitudes could change. So far, this pretty much rocks, though. So if this is French, good for them.
Don't lock the door on me. You kill me face down dead. Another part of me falls for you. Another day in the dark. Stranded in the night. Stranded in the dark. Don't lock the door on me. You kill me face down dead. Another part of you gone to waste. Please hear me out. You kill me face down dead. Another day in the dark.
That's a cool groove that's not stock. Those short little gallops on guitar. Probably using a whammy pedal to get those extra high tones there amongst the gallop. Now he's doing some kind of a octavey melodic run on the lead guitar as the rhythm guitar is holding down the yeah. So yeah, that's cool. Oh, did they just drop a beat and do something prog rocky sounding just then? Oh my goodness.
Don't lock the door on me. You kill me face down dead. Another part of you gone to waste. Please hear me out. You kill me face down dead. Another day in the dark.
Okay, they dropped the beat there, and if they were on the 2s and 4s, they dropped it to where it was the 1 and 3s. Okay, that's very proggy. Okay, feeling it. Oh, that's the end of the song. No, I enjoyed that. I honestly, like, yeah, there's a little bit more screaming than what I generally would have liked. Now, instead of getting caffeine, I'm getting a big old glass of water because it's important to hydrate. And Zombie will be happy to know that I'm using a miso to flavor it so it tastes like a Gatorade. Talk amongst yourselves. You bunch of foolish goons. my god. If you're gonna drink like this, you gotta hydrate. All right. Josh is in the game. Back in the game. Up next, we have Fu Manchon, Big Sugar, All Hell for Basement. Whatever the fuck any of that means. You guys see, I guess the beauty is like you pick such goddamn obscure songs that I have not gotten slapped down yet by the YouTube overlords. I know I downloaded this song. Where's it at? Really? You're gonna make me do this? Oh, yeah, okay, so your suggestion, I could only find like a good, like a live clip. Everything else was just like the song. So we're just going to watch the live clip and you're going to deal with it at this point. Because like I'm... Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Big Sugar. Oh, people won't like it. Oh, is it a Canadian thing? What a surprise. Fucking surprise.
But I ain't worked for a while, like some old tin can. From the bottom of the pile, from the bottom of the pile, I have lost my way. But I hear tell about a heaven in Alberta.
No. Oh, this is very much a Canadian band. Okay.
Where they've got all hell for a basement. And my words are like a rope that's wrapped around my throat. Wash my mouth with soap for words unfit to quote. I have lost my way, but I hear tell about a heaven in Alberta, where they've gone all hell for a basement. I have lost my way, but I hear tell about a heaven in Alberta, where they've gone all hell for a basement.
This is Arcade Fire for seniors. Oh yeah, that's another band I really like from fucking Canada. God damn, I fucking love Arcade Fire. Yeah, this song's boring. I don't even know if that Fu Manchu guy's... Yeah, it's not doing nothing for me. God damn, Arcade Fire... I don't understand like why it's so hard for certain Canadian bands to like break out of Canada, and it's like seemingly easier for other ones. Like Arcade Fire, like broke out of Canada with the quickness. They're not seen as like a Canadian band. They're just seen as just a really good band, indie band. Their Canadianness is one of those like asides. They don't like wear it on their fucking sleeves. I mean, much like Rush, honestly. But then there's so many other groups that I think that's like the racket you fall into. It's like, well, we're not big enough to like break internationally, so let's just like ramp up the Canadianness of ourselves, and at least our own people will like give us income so we can make a living. This next one's a me pick. This is R.E.M. doing Let Me In off their 94 album Monster. It's the Kurt Cobain dedication. Michael Stipe wrote the song about Kurt Cobain after he killed himself, and I think it's a great song. This isn't necessarily a music video. It's more or less like a part of a documentary, but it might as well function as a music video.
5 years. Where do you see yourself in that continuum now as a performer?
My goal on the next tour is to stand stock still and not speak between songs, and be a singer.
That's an interesting.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, all those stars drip down like butter. Promises are sweet. We hold out our hands with our hands to catch them. We eat them up, drink them up.
I fucking love Michael Stipe's voice, dude. I do. Like, he has a great voice. And they're Southern boys. They from Athens, Georgia, which ain't that... Well, actually, it's pretty far away. It's like a 6-hour drive. It's because the United States is so goddamn vast, unfortunately. But, no, Athens, Georgia. They from Georgia. They some Georgia Southern boys. But they don't play that up at all, which I love that about them. It's kind of cute. Like, when they talk, you can hear a little bit of a Southern accent. And it's like, yeah, it's in there. It's in there somewhere. You all got racist daddies. We all know. And you call them daddy. Daddy, mama, what the hell?
You also dedicated a song to Kurt Cobain.
Well, I wrote the song about him, yeah. Well, I just kind of had to get it off my chest. It was, when he died, it pretty much brought everything to a screeching halt in terms of the making of the record.
The song "Let Me In." Does that become a difficult song to sing now?
Yeah, it is hard. And the guitar that Mike plays on it. Do you mind me saying this? The guitar that Mike plays on it is Kurt's guitar. That Courtney gave us after his death, and I can imagine that going in front of a group of 20,000 people who were probably Nirvana fans and performing that song is going to be pretty emotional.
Let me in. Let me in.
I was like, Mike, I insist you play guitar, and no drums. We're not going to have, this isn't going to be a band thing. It's going to be that. And then Michael goes, well, Peter, you play keyboards then, since you don't know how to play keyboards. It's like, great, I could play with, index finger method. I kind of mirrored the melody line, but also twisted it a little bit and You know, I wanted a cheesy organ sound because, you know, I wanted that roller rink kind of sadness feel.
Alright, anyway. Going on with the requests here, we got Gagzuki. May not even be here anymore, but whatever. They paid their money, so they're getting their thing. A certain ratio, do the do. There's no official video, so pink flag channel. Whatever any of that means. A certain butthole. Yes, this very much does sound like LCD. I was trying to put my finger on this, but yes, LCD sound system. Yeah, for sure. Input username are colored classics, another term for rap music. I don't know, dude. Why don't you fly from England to America and run that line by some black people and see how that turns out for you? See if they agree or disagree. Or just sit in England and talk shit. I don't know, man. It's up to you. Guys, I'm telling you, stop sending me donations. Stop suggesting shit. I'm trying to, like, not run into the wee hours of the fucking East Coast morning. Please stop donating. Let me put it in the chat. No more donations. Stop twisting my tipples!
Conform. For a moment I play
cannot believe I've not been shut down yet. Ashtray, I had a question for you, actually. Mod of mine. And you ever never answered this question on the fucking Discord. Have you ever dropped in on a quarter pipe on a skateboard? I never did it because I was too much of a pussy. But did you? I feel like out of anybody in my Discord, you would be the only one that I could think of that would have actually done that shit. But I want to know. Yes, it's too late to donate. Well, that was a song. I honestly have no opinion. It sounds like some British dudes. The music was cool. Don't necessarily like the, I don't know. It's like XTC, but like not as good. We have a Zombie Trash request here. Haven't heard from her in a while. Request wise. So this is Blue Monday by Orgy. Okay, so this fucking Fruit Loop here, the lead singer, I'm one to talk. I mean, I'm just as fruity looking as he is, objectively, just not as skinny. So maybe I'm a bear and he's the otter. However, you remember that chick from the Warrant? She's my cherry pie, got a smile on my face, 10 miles wide, looks so good, make a grown man cry. Was that Warrant? Yeah, I believe that was Warrant. Yeah, the bitch in the... Sorry, the chick... the chick in the video, Bobby Brown or whatever her fucking name was. So, apparently, her and dude from Orgy were, like, besties. And, like, he was always trying her. And, like, she's like, oh, stop. You're just my friend. But... I listened to her fucking two of her memoirs. That's how sad my life is. If you think your life is sad, just listen to what I just said. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, apparently he just like loved eating her pussy, and like her pussy had never really been eaten out because I guess like all these 1980s like glam metal rock stars just wanted to like fuck her or get their dick sucked or whatever. But this little sensitive dude over here, this little twink over here, he's like, let me eat your pussy and show you how good it feels. And she's like, okay, I guess I'll finally let you do it. And he did it, and she's like, oh my god, this is the first time my pussy's ever been eaten. Holy shit, this is great. And he's like, thank you for letting me do that. Everyone thinks I'm gay. So, yeah, that's a true story. If you believe her memoir, which I don't know why she'd lie at this point. She's old as fuck.
Vocations from the past until completion. They'll turn away no more. And I still find it so hard to say what I need to say, but I'm quite sure that you'll tell me just how I should feel today.
Everything I said in the chat is 100% accurate. You don't have to Google any of that, honestly. I would advise against it. Honestly. I would just believe what I'm saying. We got Fu Manchon, whatever the fuck, however the hell you say his stupid name. Marcy Playground, Sex and Candy. Hanging round downtown by myself, and I've been jerking off too long.
Hanging round downtown by myself, and I had so much time to sit and think about myself, and then there she was, like double cherry pie. Yeah,
why is his head sticking out of the floor? I would love to know, like, the concept. Wait. Now I'm thinking about it, I absolutely do not want it. I don't care about the concept for this video. It's memorable, but it's like, why? No.
She was like disco superfly. I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream. Take it. Hanging round downtown by myself, and I've had too much.
No, this is not a popular karaoke song, believe it or not. Nobody ever sings this. It has been sung, but yeah, nobody really sings this song.
Caffeine, and I was thinking about myself, and then there she was in platform double suede. Yeah, there she was.
Disco lemonade, baby.
Like disco lemonade. I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream. Take it. Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream.
Yeah.
I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream. Take it. Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah, mama, this must be my dream.
And nobody ever heard from that band ever again. Lightning strike sound. Urban Explorer. Urban Explanation. I'm stuttering. Urban Explanation Online. It almost kind of sounded like Beavis a little bit there. Urban Explanation Online. Here is my other song that is worth a consideration. Pisces by Ginger. Ginger. Hey, Beavis. Isn't your mom, who's a whore, isn't she a ginger? Shut up, Bunhead! Don't talk about my mom that way. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry about that. Your mom's a whore, Butthead. You're not going to amount to anything. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're probably right, Butthead. Oh, am I shut down? Did it finally clamp down on my nuts over there? It wouldn't surprise me if that was the one that did me in. That was the fastest shutdown and reawakening ever. Wow. I mean, you guys missed I feel like I did a pretty good like Beavis and Butthead thing. You guys missed it. And I'm not fitting to replicate it. Because whenever the spirit moves me, I will do the Beavis and Butthead shit. I swear to God, it was shut down the entire Beavis and Butthead bit. I think it might have been kind of funny. But we'll never know. All right, are we good? We all here? I was basically saying, Ginger sounds, she sounds kind of hot. My mom's got red hair and she's kind of a ginger, so your mom's a slut, Beavis, and she always will be. Shut up, butthead! Don't talk about my mom that way. Well, actually, you might be right. Yeah, she is kind of a slut. Beavis, you're never going to amount to anything, and everybody knows it, except you. Yeah, you're probably right. Sorry about that. All right, well, this is from my Urban Exploration Online. Pisces by the band Ginger. Ginger's a hot band. They're a hot one of them rock and roll bands I keep hearing so much about. So let's see what this is all about. Yeah, you are page 8 that chord, bitch.
Step forward and meet a new sunrise. A coward is shivering inside today. I'll be a friend of mine who swallows suffering with smile. I drew a different reality with unconditional loyalty. Ego hard, they can be because I'm selfless.
Can somebody please tell me when we're back? Okay, we're back apparently. All right. So yeah, YouTube gets to a certain point where they're just like, bro, fuck you. We're just gonna strike down your channel constantly for anything copyright, whatever. They have a certain amount, I've noticed they have a certain amount of leniency they'll give you. And then they're just like, dude, you're like, you're doing it too much. So, Black Metal Gamer and Fu Manchu, I owe you guys $5. So if you want to join my Patreon, or not Patreon, Discord, that's free. It's free, by the way, to join. DM me, I will Cash App you the $5 back because I did not get your request out. I don't like taking money without providing a service. So, but you know, the only way that I can really interact with you is joining the Discord. I just posted the link right up above me in the chat. Join the Discord if you're not already in there. Send me a DM. I will Cash App. Jesus Christ. I will Cash App your $5 back because I wasn't able to get to your videos. I had already said I wasn't taking any more requests, but might not have registered. It's fine. No ill will there. So yeah, do that. If you want your $5 back, I'll give it back to you. Because once again, I'm a man of integrity. Josh, you taking Patreon album reviews again? I think that spot's filled. I only have 4 positions, and they might all be filled. You might have to check that. I foolishly, when I first started my Patreon, I was like, let me take infinite album reviews and make it only $20. And then I quickly realized that the time it took for me to make these goddamn album reviews on my Patreon cost me a lot more than $20. So I was like, I'm gonna make it $50 and limit it to 4 people, because that's about all I can fucking handle on top of everything else I do during a month, 28 days on average. So yeah, I think it might be taken up right now. So I don't know. I do know that I just did Vanilla Ice's To the Extreme album review. That was a troll suggestion, but whatever. They gave the money, so I'm gonna do it. I will probably be shifting over to not Patreon, Discord, because I'm going to be ending the stream, obviously. Probably gonna watch an episode or 2 of Trailer Park Boys, then we'll probably go to sleep. So ending this now. Thank you, everybody. It was fun. I think we all had fun.